Hello and welcome to my next game. This is... who is that? Who is that? Hold on a second. Green cap, blonde hair. Oh, why isn't it Link? Indeed it is. Where is he going to? Oh, I guess it's awesome. Is this Majora's Mask? I mean, that starts on Epona, right? Oh wait, no, a castle? Huh? What kind of a castle is that? Oh, the Triforce. Alright, so we've already won? Is that it? I guess so, because, you know, at the end of a Zelda game, you know, you get the Triforce, right? You get to touch the Triforce. But we're not touching a Triforce. What's going on? What's going on? No. So, this is a very good game by the name of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Press start. Yes. And here we are. Have already prepared a file. Just need to name Link. I'm gonna name him Link, because that's what you do. Usually I don't, but as you can see by my other names here, but ignore those. Here we go. Want message speed 5. What's going on? Huh? What quest? And here we are, dozing off in some strange land. And who is that? Huh. And here we are. I can hear faint music. There's like a wagon here or something like that. What's going on? Oh, look, people. Awesome. Who are you? You're awake. Relax and enjoy. Join our jovial trope of performers for a bit. Who are you? Din is a popular dancer. Just seeing her dance raises one's spirits. Din? I've heard that name before, I think. Din always looks so lovely, but she seems smitten with you. I'm jealous. Din has been caring for you since she found you. She's strong-willed, but very kind-hearted. And who are you? Your eyes have opened. Yes? Are you alright? I am. I'm Impa. The troops cook tropes. I don't know how you pronounce that. And you are Link. I see. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed in the woods. She's cared for you through your nightmares. I had nightmares? Well, let's talk to Din then. Yes, I am. Oh, you didn't have to worry. Yeah, I'm Link. How did you know? You're Din. A red flash in the woods. Huh. Mystery surrounds you, Link. Well, I am pretty mysterious. Dance with you? I'm Link. I don't dance really, but I guess it's a but thou must, so... And here we go, Link is trying to dance. Oh my god. Well, he seems to be doing pretty good. That was fun! You're a good dancer. It's been some time since I had such fun. Hey, your left hand. It has a... on it. That is a sacred mark in Hyrule. If it's a true symbol, then you are a hero with a special fate, Link. How do you know? You're just a dancer, right? A special fate. Link, nothing. Let's just dance. What was you gonna say there? Oh my god. What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, ha ha! I found you, Din, Oracle of Seasons. You hid yourself well, but you cannot escape Onyx, General of Darkness. Oh no! It's some evil dude that we don't know. In a land that we don't know. And we have to protect people we don't know. Get out of my way, boy. No. Aww. We're like 5 minutes in and already this is happening. Well, we need someone to save, right? It wouldn't be a Zelda game otherwise, right? And well, I can tell you this much, that Zelda is not really in this game. What do you plan to do with me? As you know, if I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Holodrome will be cast into chaos, the bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and all living things perish! That is the world of darkness that I long for. No! Of course, he's a general of darkness. Of course, he wants a world filled with darkness, you know, typical evil stuff, right? Oh no. Down, Temple of Seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter, fall into chaos! And there is apparently some temple called Temple of Seasons. And we know where we are now. We're in Holodrome. Whatever that is. Oh no, all the seasons are in chaos. And another evil laughter, of course. Aww. Wake up, Link. Link, are you alright? Actually, I'm the nurse of Hyrule's Princess Zelda. And Din's no dancer either. She's actually the Oracle of Seasons, who wields control over the forces of nature. Zelda has mystical powers that told of a curtain of shadow drawing around Din. I was instructed to take her to Hyrule in secret. Zelda gave me this quest. But ow, I've been wounded, and I won't be able to travel for some time. Link, I know not why you were lying in the woods, but you and Din were fated to meet. If the on your left hand is real, then you may be the hero who will save the world. Please use your power to aid Din. Please take my message to the Maker Tree in Horn Village. The Maker Tree is a guardian of all Holodrome. Surely he can help. And here we are! We finally have control. The intro is finally over. And you can see it's winter where we are now, but if we go in here, all of a sudden, what? It's like a completely different season. What's going on? This is Horn Village. Hey, I've never seen you before. The Maker Tree, head east. I was gonna talk to this boy. I was just a bud. But it'll be a huge flower in spring. If you climb on that flower, I can't wait! Yeah. So for each season, there are obviously different, special things that you can do. We'll get more into how the seasons works later. For now, we can go and check out Maker Tree. We should be here. Oh, there's a heart piece right there. And is this it? Hold on, let me in! Let me in! Maker Tree Gate. Show courage to gain pass. Aww, I don't have any courage. Oh well. I'm gonna head in here first before I forget it. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I'm Vasu, the jeweler. Yes, it's my first time. Rings made from mystical seeds have very mystical powers. If you wear one, its mystical powers will be passed to you, but you must keep it in your ring box. The mystical power will gradually weaken, and you won't be able to use it. Understood? Sure. Oh, you don't have a ring box? I like you. Here, take this. And we get a ring box. And we get a ring. I will explain rings later. Until you had a ring appraised and its power revealed, you cannot wear it. Let's appraise it. Sure thing. Oh, this is the friendship ring. Symbol of a meeting. 20 rupees per ring. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. I understand. Do I really have to? I guess so. There we go. Rings do nothing unless worn. So yeah, rings is something you can find in this game. They will give you additional powers or other weird side effects. Again, I'll get into that when we get some rings that actually matter, when we start finding rings, but that's where you take it. You find a ring, you get it appraised, he will tell you what it is, what kind of ring it is, and you can wear it for your benefit or for your, well, whatever the opposite of benefit is. Depends on what the ring does. We'll go over some of that later. We're gonna find some. But anyway, this is where we need to go. Down to the beach. And this area, you know, it's snowing here too. Get out of my way. And what is this? Hero's Cave, huh? Interesting. Oh, there are enemies in here. No! I have nothing to defend myself with. So what am I supposed to do here? Okay, we need a key here. I played these games quite a bit. I'm saying these games because I'm referring to Ages as well. You know, I kind of see them as the same game almost, or set. You know, can't have one without the other, sort of thing. But I played them quite a lot. But you know, before I replayed them during the summer, I actually hadn't played them kind of about the same amount of time that I hadn't played Minish Cap, like 6-7 years, something like that, which is quite crazy because I like these games. In general, I think the first couple of games, the handheld consoles, Zelda games, were absolutely amazing. I mean, Link's Awakening, I've already said that that's like one of my absolute favorite Zeldas. Minish Cap is awesome, and this game and its partner, Aegis, is, they're both amazing too. Alright, so this is just very, very basic. Just avoid enemies and do the extremely simple puzzles, and here we go. You got the wooden sword. And it's a sign of courage. I guess you could have talked with someone in the town and they maybe would have told you where to go, but it's fine, you know. I'm gonna try to explore here. Oh, I want the sword on A. I'm gonna try to explore this game and, read the story. I don't know how much I'm gonna read, but, I usually end up reading anyway, so no matter what I decide, but yeah. We'll take everything as it comes. There are aspects of this game that I'm not very familiar with or not very good at, so yeah. I actually 100%ed, if you want to call it that, this game for the first time. When I played through it, earlier this year. I'd never gotten all the heart pieces before. I was actually under the impression that in order to get all the heart pieces, you had to link the games. Oh, now it's spring, by the way, so you can see what these flowers do. They catch you, and they throw you up ledges. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I was under the impression that you couldn't get all the heart pieces unless you linked the games, which, again, that's another concept that we'll get to later. But it turns out that's not true. You just have to get some really, really random heart pieces. Gasha seeds. What is that? Oh, a cracked wall. I'm Rule, Mayor of Horon Village. Do you have any Gasha seeds? If you plant one in soft earth, it will grow into a tree that bears nuts. Inside those nuts, you'll find all sorts of things. It's so fun, I can't help myself. There's some soft soil just outside. Plant it there. You don't know about Gasha seeds? You're missing out. I'll give you my prized Gasha seed to welcome you to town. And here's another thing we can get. And, yeah, you said that. This is one of the things we need to use in order to get one of the heart pieces. So you can, whenever you see these patches, and they're all over the place. You can plant a gacha seed, and you know, I usually have one spot that I plant them in. It's not there, it's kind of outside town, whoops, that I tend to plant them in, because, you know, I know it's a place I'm usually often gonna, you know, walk by. But from what I've heard, the more, you know, rare, or, you know, hold on a second, I'm trying to find the freaking words that I can never do. When you find soft soil that's kind of out of the way, that gives you a better chance for the heart piece, from what I've heard. There we go. We have the courage. We can go in. I have the power! And there we go. Here's the maker tree, or decker tree, whatever you want to call them. Who's that? Did you wake me? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept? There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. This is awful! Guarding the Oracle is my duty. I'll ask how, what? I didn't see what it said there. What's to be done, Link? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all of my might. Can you save Din in my stead? It is all this Megatree has ever asked. I sense evil in the northern peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Onyx has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you will find him there. You'll need an 8 essence of nature that lies sleeping in Holdrum. Gather all 8 is the only option. The essences possess the sacred power of nature, with which you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat it? No! Then I give you this key. Go to the giant root near the lake up north. The first essence should be there, but I expect some resistance. Be careful. I'll just rest until no energy. And he goes back to sleep. Dude. But anyway, we got the gnarled key. Alright, so we can already head off to the first dungeon if you want to. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a shield, if I can do that now. It should cost 30 rupees, so I guess I can cut some grass here. Kind of kill a little bit of time before the first dungeon. Yeah, I mean, this game operates kind of similar to Link's Awakening, but you know, there's a lot of improvements, a lot of different stuff, a lot more variety in puzzles and whatnot. You know, it's actually a really hard game. Both of these, Seasons and Ages, are really hard games, and I had to actually use walkthroughs to get through them. Another hard thing is that you really don't have any kind of invulnerability period when you take a hit. So, you know, if you get caught like between a wall and an enemy, you can they can drain a lot of your life. But you know, I would say that is kind of a flaw in the game, but oh well, everything else is really good, so that doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's head in here. Stop. I am Bippin, the expert arborist. I know plenty about trees. Now let me tell you something. Blossom and I just had our first child. Yes, we did. Have a look. And here he is. I am Blossom. This is my first child, a healthy baby boy. But I'm having trouble choosing a name. Can you help me think of one? What would you call him? What would I call him? I'm gonna call him X. I really don't. I hadn't thought about this at all, so whatever. You would name him X? Yes. It's a fine name. That's what I'll call him. He seemed happy to have it. Come visit us any time. And this starts another little side quest about that child growing up. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna cover, you know, linking a game, but essentially, I guess I can tell you the basics of it anyway. Because when you complete this game, or Ages, you know, you can choose whichever one you want to. Oh, that's right. I was gonna buy a shield. Yeah, that gives me some time to explain. Whichever one you play first, when you complete that game, you'll get a password, and with that password, you can kind of get it into the other game you know, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna play Aegis after this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this password, and I'm gonna use it to link Oracle of Ages to Seasons. And what happens is that you kind of, you know, it becomes the second part of a story, so to speak, of the story. And some characters will appear. You will get passwords, which you can then bring back to the first game you played and get items. And you can then transfer those items into the other game. You know, I haven't really messed much with it. I know I did that a long time ago, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I played this game earlier this year, because I wanted to test it out. You know, test out the whole linked function, and well, yeah, that's basically it. You know, you link two games together, you know, so it becomes one continuous story, and you get a lot of benefits from it. But again, we'll explore that when we're actually done with this game. So I just got some bombs, so I think because we have bombs, we can go ahead and do some other stuff before going into the first dungeon. These seeds will become important later, or these trees, I guess. Ouch! Ouch! You can't carry them like that. No. But soon we'll be able to. So, yeah. Got some bombs. Oh yeah, that's right. In this game, you start with the game. Wow. In this game, you start with the bombs in your hand when you want to lay one. So, and ice is slippery, of course. But that's 20 rupees for us. And let's head off to the mayor's building one more time and blow up that wall. I kind of like roaming the village. I love this music, by the way. I think this music is great. This nice, simple little melody. And it goes well with the whole seasons thing. I guess, you know, this is my favorite out of the two games, and I guess because, you know, I like seasons in general. I like how the seasons, you know, move, and they all have their different characteristics. You know, I come from a country where we do have all 4 seasons, and yeah, I don't know, there's something very fascinating about that, I think. So I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why I like this game a little bit more than the other one. I wouldn't compare them, you know, because as I said before, they're basically the same game, or they're, you know, they belong together. But and you know, this was also the first out of the 2 games that I got, so yeah, that might also be a reason why I prefer this one a little bit more over Aegis. But anyway, here we are. And do you recognize this scene? A tree that you can enter out on an island with a bridge. Am I seeing some Legend of Zelda references here? I don't know. I guess we'll have to think about that in the next episode. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.